I've got a couple of unpopular opinions for you today. And the first one is English is harder than French, full stop. I'm designing an English pronunciation course right now for French speakers. So I'm reviewing all of the different vowel sounds and everything that really goes into English pronunciation. I have a master's degree in teaching English. English is my native language, and I'm having a hard time. There are so many vowel sounds, and they change depending on if they're stressed or not. There's so many things that go into it. My best illustrative example when I am arguing that English is more difficult than French is this. I go, I'm going, I have gone, I have been going. Je vais. There's so many, not just vowel sounds, but verb tenses. French, thank God for us learners, does not have any of the progressive tenses and not so many of those perfect tenses either. We love less verb tenses. And this kind of leads me into my next hot take, because I've designed a course like this before, but last time it was a French pronunciation course for English speakers. And it was not easy by any means, but really the backbone and the skeleton of the course, I knew immediately, even before I started, what I wanted it to look like and how I wanted to organize it, how I wanted to present the sounds, what sounds are particularly difficult and what learners need to really focus on and things to avoid and things like that. But with English, it's my native language. I don't remember learning it. I remember exactly what it was like to learn all of the tricky French sounds, but not with English. So that's my hot take. I think that non-native speakers need to have way more legitimacy in the language learning world than they do. In the sphere of language learning, most language teachers or people who have learned more than one language would totally agree with that. But there are still a lot of people out there who would strongly disagree with that and say, no, you should definitely have a native speaking teacher. But I think this is doing everybody a disservice. Don't get me wrong, I think I'm a great English teacher. That's what I studied to be, and I love teaching English. But I think I am a better French teacher, honestly, because I know how to learn French, because I did it. I never did that with English. And just so you know that I really put my money where my mouth is, in a past life, I was the academic director of a private language institute in California, and my job was to hire the ESL teachers. And I hired multiple non-native English speakers over native English speakers, because specifically in this institute where I worked, there was a really strong focus on grammar. Like, our private students really wanted people who could explain in detail the grammar concepts to them, and most native speakers could not do that. And I more than once hired the non-native teacher over the native teacher because of that specifically. Because I think not always native speakers are capable of learning those things they didn't know about their native language, but a lot of people are lazy and don't ever do it.